Hi guys, in the just concluded 2025-2026 season, a number of European heavyweights underperformed, in part due to some profile gaps in their squad. Ahead of the new 26-27 season, let's look at one of these clubs and the player profiles they need to target to be ready to challenge for their ambitions in the new season. Today, we look at Premier League giant Manchester United. Here is the official Manchester United squad according to the official Premier League page. Some of the information is not up to date. For example, goalkeeper Andrey is out on loan to Trabzonspor for the entirety of the new season. In my opinion, these are the 5 positions Manchester United probably need to show up to challenge for the Premier League title next season and advance to the latter stages of the UEFA Champions League. Number 1, centre-back. Harry Maguire is 33 years of age, and like the rest of the jury, is still out on Youri. I really like Lisandro Martinez on the ball, but I think he's too short to be a top-level centre-back, and he makes up for that height disadvantage with too much aggression. I know there's Matthias De Ligt and Aiden Heaven, but that's a lot of quantity, but not enough quality. I think the Red Devils need a starting caliber, left-sided centre-back, a leader at the back who is good on the ball, and ideally at least 6 feet tall. Someone in the mold of PSG's William Pacho or Manchester City's Josko Vardiol. Position 2, right back. I concluded a while ago that I'm in the minority of people that rate Diogo Dalot. I most certainly rate him higher than I rate Nusa Mazraoui. But the online consensus is that the Portuguese fullback isn't very good, so maybe I just don't watch him enough. It's definitely an upgradable position that allows them to keep one of their existing options as a backup or rotation option. The dream profile will be somebody like PSG's Achraf Hakimi or Chelsea's Reece James without the injuries. Position 3, central midfield. Going into this off-season, this should have been the number 1 priority for Manchester United. At the start of the month of July, there was only one reasonable option in this position for the club, Kobbie Mainoo. Casemiro has left the club, Manuel Ugarte is a piss-poor footballer, and only Mason Mount knows what his best position is. I thought that they needed at least 2 decent options here, and it appears that the club felt the same way. First of all, toying with the idea of Manuel Fernandes and Sandro Tonali, who they ultimately decided were out of their valuation. In the time it took me to record this video, a number of things have happened to Manchester United in midfield. The deal for Atalanta's Ederson has somehow collapsed. Ugarte got injured at the World Cup, and they've now completed the signing of Andrey Santos from Chelsea and Youri Tielemans from Aston Villa. So someone somewhere sort of agrees with me, and that's fine with me. Position 4, attacking midfield. Who is Manchester United's backup to Bruno Fernandes? Is it Mason Mount? Is it Cunha? Is it Mbeumo? Yes, Cunha and Mount can probably deputize, but Manchester United's squad planning never seems to consider that Bruno Fernandes isn't unbreakable. Sensible squad planning says that they need a proper backup, ideally somebody young with a lot of potential who wouldn't mind spending 80% of the game time on the bench. You know, somebody like Phil Foden for Manchester City in the 2018-19 season, or Ethan Nwaneri for Arsenal in the 2024-25 season as understudies to Kevin De Bruyne and Martin Odegaard respectively. We all know that barring any long-term injuries, Bruno Fernandes is going to start most league and Champions League games anyway. Position 5, left wing forward. This is a very confusing position because they have a lot of plausible options, none of which are ideal. There's Rashford, who seems to have finally accepted that he won't be returning to sunny Barcelona. Cunha is a square peg in that hole in my opinion, and both Mbeumo and Ahmad are better off on the right side. Ideally, they need a creative left-sided winger, preferably right-footed, who can beat players on the dribble and create chances for others, as well as carry a goal threat. The dream profile will be somebody like Youri of PSG or Jeremy Doku of Manchester City. The problem is that every half-decent winger costs at least 100 million these days. I was going to suggest Karim Adeyemi of Borussia Dortmund, but he's recently signed for Barcelona, so I'm out of ideas. Thank you very much for listening, and let me know in the comment section if you think there's any position that's more pertinent. Also, as I was wrapping this up, I read that Vinicius Jr of Real Madrid might be on that left winger market. So hey, why not Manchester United? Anyway, as always, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye for now.